morning.
I'm glad to have you this morning, and my name is Bwambale Tadeo, aged 24, a second-year student at NTC Kabale, and I happen to have participated in the Virtual National Students and Corruption Challenge of 2024 from 2023 to 2024 under the interview general category of the National Debate Council Uganda, Madam. Madam, before we delve right in, please briefly introduce yourself to us.
I'm Carol Namara. I head programs at Western Ankole Civil Society Forum, Bushenyi, Western Uganda.
Thank you so much, Madam. When we look at corruption, Madam, we generally look at it as an ethical or dishonest behavior among personnel in offices for personal gain or interests. And we see corruption, Madam, manifesting itself in various sectors of the economy. And indeed, it has been a real challenge to us. So here, Madam, today we are looking at a critical theme of strengthening partnerships in the war against corruption, specifically in the education and health sectors of the economy. Thank you so much. And could you please provide us a brief overview of the current state of corruption in education and health sectors and the challenges it presents?
Yeah, thank you. Of course, corruption here in Uganda is just something that we are talking about daily, and Uganda is corrupt amongst other East African countries. It is around the third or fourth country, which poses a challenge to us. And in education and health, yeah, no doubt, there is bribery in health. Actually, in education, you see people taking out drugs. They write for you, go and buy those drugs at the certain pharmacy, which means if you don't have money, you can't be able to access medicine. We see poor performance in schools. What is the problem? Our teachers go absent and no one is complaining. So that's how we are, and we are not bothered. Everyone is not bothered, and that's how we try to live within.
Thank you so much. Madam, we realize when it comes to building partnerships, then we say a fight against corruption can be capped down. But Madam, in the education sector, what are those successful collaborations between government, NGOs, and international entities that are always addressing corruption, and what impact could they have had?
Yeah, I want to thank the government of Uganda in fighting corruption, though it is still failing. There are certain measures that have been put to fight corruption, especially in partnerships. Government entities partnering with civil society organizations. Look at PPDA with its contract monitoring system, which is used by community monitors to report on issues that are affecting um, corruption issues in education, health, and even other sectors. You can look at OAG. They also have a platform, the citizen feedback platform, where even local government workers, the citizens, and other organizations, they report through that system. To me, that one is good because they have tried to make sure that they know what is happening on the ground, because for them they can't sit up and know, but it's up to citizens to report through those systems. I mean, they are trying to strengthen partnerships.
Thank you so much, Madam. So in the education sector, Madam, as you have talked about these organizations and partnerships, how can they be further strengthened to ensure sustained progress and positive outcomes?
Yeah, thank you. We need capacity building. People must know how to report using those systems. They need to calm down, go to schools, go to teachers, go to health workers, go to LCs, so that everyone knows that system and even know the challenges that we are going through. You find that most of us, when we go to hospitals and they tell us to buy medicine, we are like, maybe government doesn't have money, but government has money. But we don't even know There are locations that government gets. So if we have that capacity, I think we are good to go.
Thank you so much, madam. That is very important. Now shifting focus to the health sector, madam.
Yes.
Can you share some successful partnerships in the healthcare and how, what could be the measurable improvements in these sectors?
Yeah, to me, I can see the health sector. I think the services are somehow improving through these partnerships because people are able to report. Now, if you go to a health facility and the health facility maybe 3, 4 is closed, you're able to report through that system. You can call these toll-free numbers. You can even reach out to the civil society organizations that are near, because we can see other organizations like Worksoft. It has a toll-free number to record, to report on corruption. So if you have a problem, you call. And so we actually here in Bushenyi, health services have really improved
Thank you
because
so
of
much.
those partnerships.
Thank you so much, madam. I see when it comes to public engagement and in our education and health sector, we
Yes.
see it is very important. But how has the government or the other organizations encouraged the public to participate in the fight against corruption?
I beg your pardon?
How has the government or other partners encouraged the public participation in
Oh,
the
yeah,
fight in the
yeah. They have always had radio talk shows and people giving their feedback. They even have barazas, community barazas. So during these barazas, citizens are able to give their feedback. They give out their issues, and then the government is able to respond to those issues.
Thank you so much. We can see if public is encouraged to participate in this fight, then corruption can move to a step. But also, madam, we need to look at how best can these public institutions or the masses be further strengthened to participate in the fight.
It's about capacity building. It's about telling them their challenges. It's about telling them the effects of corruption. Only that people can know how they are being affected, and then together we can fight the war.
Thank you so much, madam, to have you this evening, and we are glad to have met you. Indeed, together we can fight corruption. Let partnerships be a key to our fight. Thank you so much.